We are facing worldwide a pandemic of obesity and type 2 diabetes, which is a formidable challenge.
Here in San Antonio, we have about 1 in 7 people who have diabetes.
It's an enormous population problem, and of course, diabetes is an enormous healthcare burden to our community.
The Texas Diabetes Institute is the largest institute in the United States for the care of people with type 2 diabetes. It takes care of over 10,000 unduplicated patients each year.
The Texas Diabetes Institute has 3 missions. The first, of course, is to give the best care that we can to all diabetic patients residing in San Antonio and surrounding area.
We have primary care, we have the specialist endocrinology, we have renal dialysis and the renal specialist, we have the eye clinic, the foot clinic, so everything that the diabetic would need to take care of them or their complications.
We also have a gym with 2 full-time exercise therapists. We have 3 full-time pharmacists, and we have the pharmacy staff with all of the medications, including the more recent ones that are approved for the treatment of our type 2 diabetic patients.
In a word, this is a shopping center for diabetes. They get everything they need here.
Really taking a very holistic approach, not just looking at someone's kidneys or someone who suffered a heart attack or someone whose hemoglobin A1C is high, but really looking at the patient and their family and all their needs.
The second mission statement is education, and this means education at all levels. It's education for patients, it's education for physicians and residents and fellows in training, and it's education for all healthcare professionals who are associated with the Texas Diabetes Institute and our diabetic population.
It's a monounsaturated fat, the same than canola, olive, and...
We have a kitchen here with some classes that teaches our patients how to cook healthier. So we take for example, the Hispanic diet, and we try not to, change the culture. We want people to be able to enjoy their culture and their foods, but we teach them how to cook it, healthier, less fat, less lard, use different spices or things to make it taste better.
The education program that the TDI has, that's one of the most important and critical programs in terms of public health. Unless this knowledge is translated in the community into the individual patients in order to improve his or her glucose control and the care of her diabetes, all this knowledge will lose its importance.
And the third mission statement of the Texas Diabetes is to provide state-of-the-art clinical research.
So essentially, our clinical research program has 2 major fronts. An academic front looking at some of the pathophysiology, the reasons behind the disease, and also new developments of drugs and medical devices funded mostly by pharmaceutical industry.
I was diagnosed in 2010 with diabetes. My A1C at that time was 10.0.
Mrs. Gonzales is a patient who I remember very well because she was directly benefited from one of our clinical trials.
The doctors and the medical staff, they take you in like family, and they really do care about trying to keep the disease, from progressing and helping you to deal with the things that you have to deal with, the food, the medication, some of the other side effects that you might, experience.
We're in the heart of the community where people need us.
We believe that the Texas Diabetes Institute is a unique place where most diabetes care research, treatment at all levels, and training for professionals is done at best.
This facility is bricks and mortar, but it's so much more than that. It has culture in it. It's inviting, it's warm. People feel like when you walk in, you're going to walk out healthier.
It's going to be with you for the rest of your life, and it's better for you to take control of it than to let diabetes control you.
I don't think you can go anywhere else and get better care than you can here at the Texas Diabetes Institute.
For those young physicians and PhD students, as well as faculty individuals who might be interested in furthering your education and training in the field of diabetes, you can visit our website at texasdiabetesinstitute.com.